what comes after you've discovered what was hurting you, what comes after you faced your disappointments, right? What's after you've gone through that process of discovering, that process of healing. Okay. And so often we will stay in that one place for years before we recognize the damage that it's doing to us, right? And because it's been so long, we get this mindset that it's too late to change, but it's not too late. Okay. The moment you discover what the issue is, you're right on time. Okay. For things that have sabotaged you before, right? It could have been your pain, your regret, your trauma, your shame, your injuries, and your injustices. These things that have sabotaged you before, I want you to know that there is an after that, right? There is something next after you've gone through all of these experiences. So let's start thinking about what the healed version of you is going to accomplish, right? What is your newly discovered happiness going to feel like? What is joy going to feel like? What is being at peace going to feel like for you? What can you imagine for your future now that you are healed? Okay? How will you experience the world from a emotionally intelligent, value grounded perspective? This is what we are thinking about next. Okay? Your next year is right now. Okay? You're not going to ignore the next 5 years of your life. You're going to set goals. You're going to create some hopes and dreams. You're going to allow God to reveal himself in you, through you. Okay? You're going to truly embrace yourself. This is what's coming up next. Okay? We often take advantage of time by ignoring how much we're wasting. We take advantage of time by ignoring how much of it that we're wasting. And so we think timing is only important when we're being productive, right? When we have an appointment, we got to be on time. That's the only time that it's important, right? But when you're not producing anything, you're being wasteful with your time, okay? And rest can be productive. So I'm not saying don't rest, don't relax. Rest and relaxation can be productive when you are putting out a better version of yourself because of the rest, right? You're being productive when you take something in and you put something out, and what you're putting out is something of value. So rest is still productive. But if you just sleeping and it's not causing you to be more resourceful, it's not causing you to think right, it's not causing you to be in a better mood, you're wasting time. Okay? So the person that you've been pretending to be is only valuable to you because you're the only one that it appears to be sustaining, right? And because you've been pretending for so long, it's wasted years of your life. And some of us didn't even know we were pretending. We didn't know that the things we were doing was not even things that we like to do. It was because somebody else said, hey, you should do this. And so we respected them, maybe even looked up to them. So we started doing it. And so you're doing things that you don't even like to do, right? And it's wasted years of your life. You could have been doing something that you're actually good at. You could have been doing something that you actually enjoyed, okay? But when you begin to produce what God wanted to put out into the world when he created you, then you bring value to the people that you meet, right? You bring God into this world. You bring light into dark places. So if somebody is in a dark place, don't show up as a fraud. Don't show up as that pretend person, okay? Be you so that they know that there is hope in the future, okay? So this next chapter in your life, it's not starting next year. It's not starting next month. It's not starting next week. It starts today. Your next chapter starts today when this session ends. You're going to take advantage of every hour of your life after this, okay? Because every minute that you put out your best, every second that you put out you in your true form, you are giving the rest of us permission to live and walk out our God-given purpose.